China and Russia own 54,000 tons of gold.
I think we should, before looking specifically at China, we should look at what the Eurasian Economic Group is doing, which includes China, in creating a new currency. And according to the reports, the currency will be a weighted average of member countries, with the reference currency being the yuan, but linked also to the commodities that they produce. What was not mentioned in the communique, which I found interesting, was that Russia and China, between them, based on our sources, actually own something of the order of 54,000 tons of gold, of which, in round numbers, 12,000 is owned by Russia, which makes a great difference to the media reports of an imminent Russian collapse. So against that background, what's going on in China? First of all, China has been preparing for the coming conflict. I suspect China knew what Russia was going to do back in November, December, because they changed the way that they ship goods from Russia into China, from CIF to FOB, so that as soon as the freight is on board, it's owned by China. So what the other headwinds, which are quite big ones, that face China at the moment is, one, exports are going to fall. And exports have accounted, from memory, something of the order of 26–27% of China's GDP. Real estate, which Beijing engineered the bankruptcies that have taken place as a means of taking the power of the play in property away from local governments and the real estate developers. And they'll come back into the hands of central government as SOEs will buy up these assets at very cheap prices.
So I think we are seeing a paradigm shift in the global monetary system. And a lot of it, if not all of it, is the West's own fault. It's our own fault. And we've built our economy on a debt Ponzi scheme. We've financialized our economy. We forgot about actually saving and investing and producing goods to trade with. Instead, we just financialize the economy, create more and more debt to increase asset prices, to make us feel richer, to then go out and borrow against that increased asset to go and buy the goods and services that are made in countries like Russia and China. And so I think we are seeing a paradigm shift that the Western media hasn't grasped yet. And here you can see the Russian ruble relaunch linked to gold and commodities. And now I've done videos on this before, which you guys know. The Bank of Russia has both linked the ruble to gold, and since gold trades in US dollars, set a floor price for the ruble in terms of the US dollar. Now, this is an interesting chart. So this is ruble to US dollar and gold price in ounce. Now, remember that they have linked 5,000 rubles to 1 gram of gold. However, when we look at the ruble US dollar chart here and have a look at the gold price, so we're currently sitting around 80 something. So we're in that 18 to $1,950 gold price. All right. However, historically, this isn't where the exchange rate between the ruble and US dollar has always sat. You can see from this chart back in 2008, the Russian ruble was 23 to 1 US dollar. Now, some say that there has been a lot of Western interference in this exchange rate, whether that's true or not. Put that to one side. What happens if we see the ruble strengthen with that gold price? What does that all mean for the Russian ruble and for gold? Well, as you heard from Simon Hunt, his sources state that Russia has 12,000 tons of gold. Very similar to King World News, who also say that from their sources, Russia holds 12,000 tons of gold. Now, Simon Hunt says between China and Russia, they're holding 54,000 tons. That's his sources. King World News says 32,000 tons between the two. Either or, let's say it's somewhere between 32 and 54,000 tons. China and Russia have put themselves in a very good position as I think we see this monetary change. However, according to King World News and Simon Hunt, if Russia do own 12,000 tons of gold, that would make their effective gold backing at around $1,900 an ounce. So what I'm saying is that Russia right now, if they do have their 12,000 tons of gold, they could back their currency by gold right now. Not 5,000 rubles to 1 gram, but back their entire ruble by gold. So this cartoon really sums up the currency wars that have been playing out. While the West create debt, and we we just destroy and hollow out our economy. I mean, the whole move from an energy point of view. I mean, for a lot of us, this has been very clear, seeing this coming, and it's been very frustrating because we've been trying to warn people and tell people, and people just, I didn't hear that on the news, so therefore it's not true. Very frustrating. While China and Russia and others India have been accumulating gold and producing things, real commodities, real resources, real products. What have we done in the West? So I just thought this cartoon, currency wars, are we winning? Here you can see China is throwing over the fiat currency, while the US is throwing China the gold. And it'll be interesting to see where this all ends up, and what kind of world we end up. I don't think the yuan will be the global reserve currency. I think they will back it by gold. I think Russia will do the same thing, and I think we'll have this bipolar world. I think we'll have this. Look, I know they want a one world currency, a global money, and so I can see them, pushing for the IMF's SDR, maybe in a digital format, and that the yuan and gold and some other currencies might play a part in that. But I definitely think that we are seeing the end of the US dollar as the global reserve currency. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen overnight. As I said in previous videos, whether you listen to Stan Druckenmiller or the real Bond King, Jeff Gunlock, or Felix Zulauf, they all say by about the end of this decade. Now, the way things are going, I think that's going to happen a lot quicker. But we only have ourselves to blame. Anyway, what do you guys think? Love to see your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. If you like this video, please hit that like button. Really do appreciate it. Take care, guys, and I'll see you all again on another episode of Finance Uncut.